It's CHS World News Video. This is Supreme Commander Krishnov of the Red Army. It has come to my attention that my world news has been to be with two other Cheskva Zahane videos. If the world news is not first, I qualify that as a violation. If there are two violations in a row, or three non-consecutive in a week, I will not do this for a week. Believe me, I don't care about it. Oh, by the way, we already have one violation. Now that we have that out of the way, to the news. Israeli troops shot dead a 24-year-old Palestinian man in clashes that broke out in the occupied West Bank on Monday. Palestinian health officials said. The Israeli military said it was checking reports of a Palestinian killed in a village near the West Bank city of Qalqiya, where it is said scores of Palestinians threw rocks at soldiers who responded with riot dispersal means and live fire. Saudi Arabia began screening feature-length animation children's films this weekend in a makeshift theater after a 35-year-old ban on cinemas was lifted in the conservative Islamic kingdom. The first permanent theater could open as early as March, part of a liberalizing reform drive that has already opened the doors to concerts, comedy, shows, and women drivers over the past year. For now, the authorities are sponsoring temporary settings like the state-run cultural hall in the Red Sea city of Jihad, equipped with a projector, a red carpet, and a popcorn machine. Quote, until now, there's no infrastructure for movie theaters, so we are trying to take advantage of alternative venues to approximate the cinema form, said Mandu Salmin, whose Cinema 70 brand organized the week-long screenings. Quote, we tried to use these films as a starting point as the first cinematic screening after the decision of December 11th to permit movie theaters. Cinemas were burned in the early 1980s under pressure from Islamicists as Saudi society turned towards a particularly conservative form of religion that discouraged public entertainment and public mixing between men and women. But the reform led by 32-year-old Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has eased many of the restrictions as the government tries to broaden its economy and lessen its dependence on oil. Well, isn't that nice? This has been Supreme Commander Krishnov of the Red Army with CHS World News Video, a subsidiary of CHS Broadcasting.
This is Corin with some sports news. Marathon basketball at Cedar Catholic at 4:30 on Tuesday. Both JV teams will play at the same time. Boys 4 quarters in the main gym and girls 2 quarters in the old gym. In Crane news, the wrestling team finished 4th out of 18 teams on Saturday in the Battle Creek Invite. Several wrestlers placed, with Levi Stacken and Derek Wortman both placing second once again. The basketball teams faced O'Neill this weekend, which saw both varsity teams losing. The boys team had a marginal lead, but O'Neill came back to win 68-50. The girls team lost 83-43. And in the NFL playoffs, the Minnesota Vikings beat the New Orleans Saints 29-23 with a Stephon Diggs touchdown on the last play of the game. The Jacksonville Jaguars and Pittsburgh Steelers also faced off for a chance to lose to the Patriots in the AFC title game, with the Jags taking home the victory 45-42. What is especially strange is Jacksonville's own Calais Campbell suggested the exact same score in an interview the week prior. I think that's Calais Campbell? On Saturday, the Titans lost to the New England Patriots after Titans quarterback Marcus Mariota injured his quad in the first quarter of the game. The Eagles also beat the Falcons in a low-scoring affair. In basketball news, the Miami Heat have been red hot recently, winning 7 straight games. Today they will be facing off the Chicago Bulls, who have also won their last 2 matchups, including playing Zach LaVine, who in his first game in a Bulls uniform scored 14 points, hitting 3 of his 4 threes. The Golden State Warriors held a 27-point lead heading into the halftime versus the Toronto Raptors. Despite this, the Raptors came back, and DeMar DeRozan scored 42 points on 17 of 31 shooting. Despite this, the Warriors held on to win 127-125.
I fell asleep in Spanish class today.
Good to know. What's your name? What's your name?
Brian.
I'm Gerald.
R. Ford, president. Gerald.
Alice invented Ford Motor Company.
Harold.
Carol.
He's not looking. That's his dad's name.
Oh, all right. Lunch on
Cool dude.
Tuesday will be
Cool
stir
dude.
fry,
That's gross.
rice, mandarin, oranges, banana bread. Wednesday will be a hot dog, baked beans, pineapple, oranges, brownie.
I
Thursday,
wish the pineapple was actually good.
pineapple is good.
Not here.
Okay. Thursday's lunch will be lasagne, pears, apple, garlic, toast. Friday will be Mr. Rib sandwich, cheesy hash browns, fruit mix, fresh fruit, and a cookie.
We're getting fruit mix and fresh fruit. Oh, dude.
Fresh fruit.
So much
mix.
fruit. You didn't even take my fruit today when I offered it to you.
Sorry.
You're not a nice person.
Yeah.
Everybody's so mean to me.
I think you got this one.
Oh gosh. The following have BB shirts to pick up.
Basketball.
How do you know they're not talking about like a gun club that we have, where they shoot BB guns?
It's true, I guess I don't know.
We should start that.
Okay.
The Creighton Gun Club. Doesn't they already have one of those?
Rod and Gun Club,
Yeah, they
yeah.
already have one of those. So it's either basketball shirts or Rod and Gun Club shirts. Could be either one, but Hannah, Ashton, Nissa, Wyatt, Caitlin, Sierra, and T-Wags, my homeboy, needs to pick him up.
FCCLA Star competition at Wayne State on Wednesday. Last time
I
I
was
checked, there
not-
wasn't Wayne State. Town.
It's Wayne America.
Yeah.
Wayne America.
Wayne America.
But it's at the college.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they should have put Wayne State College in it, but it's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.